Viewer discretion is advised.
But will be completely ignored.
Take my latest run-in with Batsy. It was just last night, as the entire country was tuning into its favorite talk show.
Believe it, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Parole officer's still in jail. You should pull on the makeup.
My boss likes me to wear a smile to work.
Welcome to the Wrestling Asylum. I am the good doctor and still your inter-podcast champion, Dr. Harley Quinn. And I did have something in mind to call out somebody, but you'll just have to wait till the end of the show. So let's get down. Let's have some fun here, shall we? I will introduce you to the one of this amazing place. The one, the only, the Joka. Ooh, here we go. Let's do it. Oh my God, something happened. Mr. J, you all right? I'm going to take that as a no.
Honey,
Yes.
we had Cardinals come in.
No.
Why? Why?
Why? Yikes.
But that doesn't mean I'm not in a good mood.
Oh.
It means I woke up. I chose.
Ah, yes. Absolutely, boss.
Hey, boss,
Hi, Bobby.
Bobby. Unfortunately, within the last 2 weeks, I said this when I opened this place up before you joined me, Doc. Everybody would get the chair.
Yeah.
But there was a certain list of individuals in my head that I swore it would have to be something so bad.
Yeah.
So satanic-like even.
Yeah.
To force my hand. Jonathan Good. Oh, yeah. Mr. Unscripted Violence. Jonathan Moxley. Never in my wildest fucking dreams did I think I'd have to go through with it. Ooh, I was hoping for that.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping for that, Bobby.
I would say, I'm glad. I'm happy for her.
But Mox, within of 14 days, You committed cardinal motherfucking sin.
Why?
I hoped you never came here and broke the golden rule. And earlier this week, you tried to do to me what you tried to do to the dragon. And now, later today, you left me fucking choice.
You want to know else? You want to know what else he did wrong?
You had the audacity to attack my doctor.
And tried to turn me
Then
against Mr.
tried-
J.
Then tried to go after Darby Allin. Mox, bring that wife of yours with you. She's going to be doing a funeral.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. But you left no alternative.
Right.
But we'll talk about that later. Because right now, I need to ask everybody in the biggest favor in the world. Thank you for tuning in as always. Like, share, subscribe, stay notified, telegraph, tell baby mama, baby daddy, baby drama, baby mama, you know the rap sheet, Google Plus, your sister's ass, email, telephone, what the fuck ever.
Whatever.
Go old school. Write a letter in cursive for all of you if you still know how to fucking do that. I wish
I
they
do.
got that punks nowadays, but I digress.
Oh yeah,
If
absolutely.
my handwriting, it looks like I wrote you a prescription for Vicodin, so you know. Paging House MD.
Yeah.
Can't miss comedy, folks.
But folks, make sure you also do the Pod Mob and show them some love. Check out the linktree/Off the Top Rope podcast. This will get you to the link to all the merchandise, our brand ambassadors, wherever you get your live streams and podcasts. Never miss an episode. Always check out the archives. And shout out to the Black Hearts Angels for earlier. Check out the archives if you missed it. Also, I know she's watching. Shar, I'm sorry. You know I love you. Good friend. He
did real bad.
No choice. Yeah. So I'm just giving you warning. I have no choice.
Ew.
But folks, we got to pay the bills too. Because if I told you to kick the W habit, kick the coffee habit, and get you some W. Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. Holla, holla.
Bobby, I love you. Make sure you get that W. 10% off. And it's hoodie season. We're in the fall.
Woo.
Dream Alive University. Off the top, dreamalive.store. 15% off OTTR Mob. And of course, get the bling. GetSolace.com. All
Bling,
that
bling,
bling.
bling.
Look good at the club. Family barbecue still in the South. Party. And, you know, if you got to make up for missing an anniversary, birthday, present, shit like that.
Absolutely.
Hi, Courtney. And yes,
Hi, Courtney.
unfortunately.
Yes. I don't want to, but we have.
Moxley crossed the severe line.
He tried to turn me against Mr. J. That's what he tried to do.
No other choice.
It's true.
But folks, you know, some things have been going on the last 7 days.
Yes.
But before we get into the stories of the week, I want to take a moment and thank the wrestling gods up on high for the last 3 weeks in a row for some amazing guests. Wild Child,
yes,
Mr. Yosef Odinson, and Twisted Jester for stopping on in. I hope to see you too.
Thank you all.
Hello,
of you.
Robert. Hello, boss. Oh,
yeah.
But folks, last week was the last week we saw wrestling on Fox.
Ooh.
Or
is
was it? So, Doc, would you like to tell the people at home what the hell is going on?
Well, what the hell is going on is AEW filed a trademark for something called Shockwave. Now, there's the possibility, as you can see, that it could be a 1-hour show. The big one is this going to Fox or FS1? If that's true, ooh, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. What are your thoughts on this? Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I actually was talking about this with my old man last night.
Uh-huh.
So I got a piece of news. So
Okay.
spoiler!
It's a spoiler!
Heads up, ladies and germs, because you're not gonna want to miss this. But
This is a highlight,
as
boss.
turns out, we now have a done deal. AEW stays with Warner Brothers Discovery, and get prepared because in the weeks ahead, I think our first pay-per-view could turn out to end up also on Max.
Ooh.
And it is true. Shockwave is being discussed to show up potentially in a weird form of a partnership with FS1. Now, if that comes to fruition, how big of a fucking middle finger would that have been to the WWE? But here's the problem. And I'm going to say this to the FCC bastards at AEW and WWE. Quit hitting the motherfucking goddamn button! You're fucking up the flow with the goddamn commentary.
It's like shit. Stop muting the fucking audience.
You mute the audience, goddammit.
When they say holy shit, don't mute it, all right? Give me a break. I mean, shit.
It is bad enough.
TNT doesn't, or TBS don't mute the audience when they saying, you fucked up, you fucked up. They don't do that.
Okay? Hey,
Clutching idiots.
USA Network, cut the shit. This
NBC
is why
Universal, cut that
is
shit.
gonna get Raw, you dumb fucks. This is why CW is getting NXT. The only reason. I can't believe I have hey, Doc, side note, did you ever think I'd have another one of these type of rant weeks in me?
Nope.
Guess what? It happened again, goddammit.
It's happening again.
All right. Let me explain something. All right. The only reason USA Network got SmackDown was because instead of the 50% increase in whatever money, they took it at 40. I promise you this.
Decrease.
Yeah. Well, guess what? On Netflix, there are no censors.
There's no rules.
So here's an issue.
It's
That
due
is
to the
part
deal.
of this.
Yeah.
So it is part of getting prepared for Netflix. Because, folks, let me give you another little spoiler. Guess what? Monday Night Raw returns to 2 fucking hours.
No issue with that.
Netflix permanent.
I'm sure
As in
F-bombs galore.
Hunter is going to again resume the power of the Attitude Era 2 hours. It works.
It does.
Oh, and Connor, here's another little piece. And this is all going to tie into the announcement with Shockwave. We're going to get back to that in a second. But it has been revealed that there will be ads for Raw on Netflix because customers, they have discovered, are accustomed to it. But here's the rub.
Go ahead.
Hunter has full control over how many and how quick they air.
Yes, he does.
So guess what? If Hunter don't want to run ads the first hour of Raw, he don't fucking have to.
Yeah, absolutely. Commercial free.
Okay, here's the other thing. Okay? 3 hours is a bitch to write. Hunter said this. Vince was nuts. Now, let's get to my thoughts about Shockwave.
Yes.
I like the title. I think the color scheme.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, it's going
I will
to.
shit
No
a brick.
question.
Speaking of that a minute,
Hold on.
I'm going to say something. Do we all remember how HBO Max removed the HBO and it's just now Max, right?
Right.
Hey, Peacock, you're up.
You're up next, Peacock.
Hey, Peacock, remove the P. What's left? Hi, welcome to Monday Night Raw, live on the Cock Network. We are live.
Can't miss comedy, folks.
We are live. This is Monday Night Raw. I'm your host, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith, I'm your host, Joe
live
Smith.
on the Cock Network with Monday Night Raw.
Yes, exactly.
But
yes,
listen up, because this next part's important as it pertains to Shockwave. I think it's a middle finger to WWE.
it is.
I think it's a fuck you to all the trolls that want to run their mouth.
Yep.
Hey, you motherfuckers. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you. My issue is we have a bit of a problem.
Right.
Creatively. The ladies on Black Hearts Angels, if you missed them, check out the archives.
Check it
Go to
out.
OTPR Network on YouTube. Right here, as you're tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. I already told you what to do. If you don't do that, I got a shocking incentive on how to make that. But here's the issue I have. All right. What kind of show is this? Is it going to be in-ring action? Could it be a promo show?
I mean, it could be anything.
What are we going to get? Because here's the problem. Here's the issue that we now face. And I don't like it. AEW has hit the WWE creative wall. Side note, Tony Khan, thank you for shaving and cleaning yourself up and not looking like you did 12 balls a blow. Then again, maybe that's where two of Hangman's balls went.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I wrote this down. Hang on. Tony Khan, thank you for not looking like a total blowhard crackhead. You know, you've been sitting here for God knows how many years now, looking like you were doing 8 balls a blow. And maybe that's where Hangman's balls ended up going. 2 of them were Hangman's. Maybe Tony blew those by mistake.
Holy fuck.
So, you know, maybe Tony stopped doing this and while he was blowing some of the boys in the back.
Ew.
Now, Robert brings up a valid point, having it be kind of like Rampage. To me, I think you know what you need to do.
What's that?
Get rid of Rampage on Friday.
Yep.
Keep Shockwave as its replacement. See where this goes. Because a lot of the color scheme resembles Fox's colors. It resembles some elements of Rampage, I think. I'm not assuming because that makes an ass out of me and you. This is my educated guess. This is my estimation as best as I can tell.
Yes.
If I'm doing Shockwave and it's only going to be an hour, 2 to 3 matches, 2 promos. I want a promo that recap for something that was going on Dynamite. I want something for Collision. Call it a day. I do have a problem. We have a WCW-like-esque issue.
Oh, jeez.
In terms of creative. Not entirely bad. I mean, we're still seeing some good shit in terms of the matches. Adam Copeland, heel up Edge.
Hey.
If you know, you know. Came out and said, we are seeing the storytelling side start to come forward. And that is something that AEW has needed. Now, granted, the girls earlier said this. I'm going to say my piece.
Yes. I don't know about, I would take Rampage out, but keep Shockwave. Yeah, what if the show could be like AEW? It's possible, but
it's a possibility. This is how you replaced Dark. Dark Elevation to me should have never gone away.
No, it shouldn't have.
Because that's how you scout new talent.
Yes.
My issue is this. All right. For Shockwave. You are going to have to do something big to get that off the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to say it just yet.
Ooh.
Get to it in a minute.
Yeah.
Because it ties into with who I have to deal with today. Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I know.
You think this is easy for me? I am not looking forward to having to go through with this. Mr. Mox, you left me no fucking alternative. Now, with Shockwave, I think we have to have a different set. We need to go back to different sets. The Dynamite set stays where it is. Bring the set you had for Collision when it started, you never should have fucking touched. Left it as is. Beautiful.
It was perfect.
Okay? You need a new set for Shockwave. I think part of this is going to up the production money Tony Khan's going to have to play with.
Yeah.
So he could do that.
He could.
He's going to be able to say, okay, I want to design this. I want to do this. He's going to have a little bit more of a budget to fuck with and have some fun. I think that's important.
Well, not going entirely crazy, but you know.
Shit, I never thought.
Michael Cole agreed with it. Yeah, exactly.
Shockwave, Bobby said it, could be the new AEW Dark Elevation.
Could be.
I think what you need to do, though, you have certain talent that need to start getting things.
Yeah. What are you doing in here, Kat? Huh? You walked in my office again? Okay.
That's a good question. That's my issue.
Yes. Go on.
Is you're live on Saturday, you're live on Wednesday, you're taped on Friday.
Yes.
Although,
see, you got Raw on Monday, NXT on Tuesday, Dynamite on Wednesday, TNA Thursday, SmackDown on Friday. Wait. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Shockwave, stick with me. Idea.
Okay.
Take Shockwave as the 1 hour show, 7:00 Wednesday night. You could do every other week live if you want.
You could.
Or does everybody remember Sunday Night Heat?
A little bit.
Remember how
it wasn't always live.
You could use Shockwave to lead into Dynamite the way it was used to lead into Raw with Sunday Night Heat. If you go to that formula, you stand a chance to have it do well. But you can't. But you're going to have to start utilizing new talent.
Yeah. Okay? You do have some new signees, some Ring of Honor.
I will say this. You got to use some of the up-and-coming talent you got on ROH. Talent that you haven't used. I want to see Kip Sabian more often. I want to see Penelope Ford. Sorry, Mrs. Sabian. But I've met your husband twice. I've told him you were hot. He didn't get offended. He actually looked at me and goes, "Yeah, I'm a lucky son of a bitch." I turned around and went, "If I ever get half as lucky," he goes, "Is there anyone you have in mind?" I went, "Well, hang on." He asked if I had anybody in mind. I think this line clear that. Sorry.
You were probably drooling over what she was wearing on SmackDown last night.
I was drooling about it 2 weeks ago when she almost had the wheelchair. And
coincidence? I think not.
Not
a coincidence.
All right. But if they do Shockwave like that, we're in business. We will be in such good business.
The lead.
I want to hear some of the other ideas from the chat, but we're gonna keep it pushing. Ooh, I haven't heard anything. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that because guess what? Spoiler alert! Guess who's back?
Back again.
Jesse the Body Ventura will be the commentating voice of Saturday night one more time. Let's fucking go.
One more. Woo!
So we don't know when that's going to start, but there's a topic I never thought I'd get to discuss.
Ooh.
If you were watching the Ring of Honor days, the early days, you know of this rivalry. 15 fucking years!
Woo!
I've waited.
Finally happened.
You can't see pudding cry.
No.
15 years! I've waited for this! Nigel McGuinness is medically fucking clear. If you remember, after the two of them are 1-1 from the original ROH days, when it was unifying the World Championship and the Pure Championship. Unfortunately, Nigel would end up becoming a commentator, a good one, by the way, but due to the fact that medically, he was really screwed up. Danielson, we all know how well his career would go. He is now the reigning AEW World Champion. Well, guess what? This past week on Dynamite, Nigel called his fucking shot. I waited 14 fucking years for this. New York City, Grand Slam, Danielson and McGuinness, the rubber match for nearly a decade and a half.
Finally.
Do not know. I'm going to explain this to you. In the original ROH days, Nigel and Danielson tore it. These two men, you want to know where Danielson came up with the idea, kick your fucking head in? Hi. Nigel is his greatest rival. And I say this with all due respect. Dragon, this is your worst nightmare. You are getting the Magician versus the American Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
When Nigel, who was building momentum also in TNA during this time period, got severely hurt, and unfortunately, due to the medical advancements of that time, was unable to continue in-ring competition.
I think he also got hepatitis B at one point.
Yeah, they cured that too.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, but it's rare it's a rarity on how to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I think he had to have a couple of blood transfusions too, like
Ooh.
full.
Oh, damn.
Oh, side note, folks, hepatitis is no joke.
Nope.
You know your research. There's vaccines, there's certain things, meds and whatnot.
No.
Nothing short of a full-blown blood transfusion is the only way to cure it. And I think that's what he had to go through once or twice.
Yeah.
I digress. I don't know all those details. I don't want to know. That's his personal business.
Yep.
What I am telling you, folks, if you are not prepared for Grand Slam, get your ass to YouTube ASAP. a motherfucking P.
Look up Danielson
For
versus McGuinness.
For 15 years, this was me every time I'd feed them both. You get my point? I was praying because we had the 1-1. Their rubber match.
Yes.
Finally. When Nigel called his shot, I went, oh,
Hallelujah.
Man. If you do not watch this, if you are in New York City and you do not get tickets to go see this, you are a
with yourself.
fucking jackass, and you are not a purist when it comes to being a fan.
Let me talk to you.
Nigel, go and watch his work. If Nigel has any of that left in him,
I think he
I
does.
saw what he did in the Battle Royal. I was happy.
Same.
Here's the rub. Not the rub and tug for you perverts.
No.
Because ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope. Not.
Guess what? I'm going to make this real clear to you all right now. If you've got the Dragon and Nigel, you are going to witness magic of a level that has not ever been known. You need to brush up the history with them. Go watch them on ROH. Go watch it on YouTube. I am telling you, Nigel has an arsenal that for 15 years is dormant. If this is Nigel's only shot, I promise you are going to get a show that blows the last 3 years down the toilet. These two men are going to kill each other.
They are.
Bring you the best match. I'll say it again. You want to know where Danielson learned kick your fucking head in? This man taught him. He taught him because Nigel and Danielson are the greatest of rivals ROH has ever known.
Yes.
And here's the rub. Nigel not gotten hepatitis B and gotten hurt, we would have had the greatest 7-match series with WWE. Because there was a time after Danielson went to WWE that Vince was scouting Nigel.
I heard.
And unfortunately, Vince did, for all the shit that Vince has done, I will say this, he still has a big heart deep down. He was not going to put Nigel through that.
No. It was smart of him not to.
And the main issue was the hepatitis.
Yes.
Because at one point, it was ugly for Nigel. When Nigel came to WWE on commentary, I went, well, he's going to get to do something in some form. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. And he's become a fantastic commentator. I mean, you check him out in WWE, like NXT UK's commentary.
Go watch his
really
old
good.
promo.
NXT, yeah. And I even enjoyed listening to him in AEW Collision, though he annoys me sometimes with the Brian hate, but I'm like, that's part of his gimmick.
But that's part of the whole story.
It is.
For 15, you trolls, you fucktards out there who bitch about the storytelling, you are about to get introduced to a story 15 motherfucking years in the making.
You're going to get
a decade and a half. It writes itself. These two men, I guarantee you, will not touch till Grand Slam.
bit. They'll talk, but they
If
won't.
Nigel gets a warm-up match on Dynamite or Collision before that, I'm down.
Hey, I'm
But
cool
folks,
with
I
it.
want to know what you think, because I'm going to say this before we go to break.
It's such a long time coming.
This, I swear to Christ, better close Grand Slam.
This better be the main event of Grand
Better
Slam.
close-
I mean,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it closes night 1
or
or
Collision.
night 2.
Yes.
But you
Excuse
had
me.
better close out either one with that match.
Please.
Which is what you should have done between Danielson and Omega, but the story was different. I understood
It's
it.
different circumstances, I think. Yeah.
Okay, and here's another thing. If and when Mr. One-Winged Angel returns,
Ooh.
Nigel's fully active,
Mm-hmm. Have them go at it.
I'm warning every fan.
Get ready.
Nigel is going to chase the one thing he's wanted and he couldn't get his hands on. The World Championship. He was pure champion. He
Yes.
never got his hands on the World Championship. So, I said what I had to say. I want to know what the chat thinks about Nigel
Let's
coming
go.
back. I know Bobby's looking forward to
Bobby's
it. I don't know what
excited.
everybody thinks. I know you're excited, Doc. What are your thoughts before we take this break?
Oh, and I heard Nigel cut his promo. Oh, if we only got McGuinness versus Wade Barrett. Yeah, I know, boss. But I cut that
Oh,
promo.
I got something about that.
Oh, yeah. So when Nigel.
Seeing as how the boss wanted to talk about that, I'm going to give a little insight. It's currently been said that WWE TKO powers that be have said no to a collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just one person saying no. Somebody else has said if somebody wants to talk, he knows how to find me.
Wade
Tony
Barrett.
Khan.
Oh, TK.
Tony Khan.
Tony.
Paul Levesque. Make it happen.
Please.
You would basically destroy the trolls.
You would. You'd make them all lose their minds.
That's you were saying?
Oh, I was saying when Nigel decided to shoot a shot, I thought it was crazy, but I'm like, it makes sense because these two have not faced each other in a long, long time, and it would be perfect. It doesn't have to be for a championship. It can just be just to settle the grudge, settle the feud.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be, if this main event's Grand Slam, even night 1 in NYC, it's going to be beautiful to watch. To see them tear each other apart limb by limb, knock each other.
And right now,
off.
the ticket sales for Grand Slam are a little abysmal right now. So
Yeah,
this might
it
be a
is.
pick me up.
Right. It might get it to, perk right up.
I don't know.
Me too.
But with that being said, folks, go ahead, leave your thoughts in the chat. We're going to take a commercial break.
Oh, yeah.
When we get back, my illustrious What If Chamber gave me a hell of a good one this week.
Oh, yeah.
You'll find out, and then motherfucker, you gave me no choice.
Yeah, you did.
Nothing good. You left me no fucking choice.
Mm-hmm.
It probably
Yeah,
will be.
It probably with no title on the line. I mean, that would be the best way.
No, you know what you should do?
What?
Put a title shot up for grabs. It'd be unexpected. That's how you throw the fuck you wrench at our victim.
Yeah. Because it might not matter if our victim wins against Darby, he might not get this shot.
So with that said, folks, we're going to head to commercial break. But get your popcorn, get your booze. You're going to need it because
it's going to get wild.
Event,
oh, boy.
You just We'll be back. I'm sorry. We'll be back after this break.
Come on, Jacob. Calling Gordon. Calling Captain James Gordon.
Smiley.
Love that Joker.
Uh-oh. He don't look happy. He's been using Brand X. With new Joker brand, I get a grin again and again.
That luscious tan, those ruby lips and hair color, so natural, only your Undertaker knows for sure.
Love that Joker.
So remember, put on a happy face.
What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Something done right, do it yourself. WWE Originals, 17 original tracks, featuring Chris Jericho, Stacy Keibler, John Cena, Rey Mysterio, and many more of your favorite WWE superstars. Pick up your copy and receive a bonus 30-minute DVD with special footage of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
On the count of 3, I want y'all to spit it. 1, 2, 3, can you hit it?
And welcome back. I hope you're ready for the second half of the show.
Woo-hoo.
So now, as you all know, I have 3 great chambers. Analyze this, a wrestler's life, and what if. And today, what if throw me a fucking great goddamn question.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd get this fucking question. So we're all fans of, steel cage matches, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to have this question get asked right now. What if WCW Dusty never came up with War Games? Would we end up with Hell in the Cell? So as we all know, War Games was designed by the American Dream, baby, Dusty Rhodes, because I am a super genius. 2 rings, 1 big cage covering both of them, 10 warriors duking it out, and it's by pinfall or submission only. You can't escape the cage. Basically, it was used to close off anything that was happening with the Horsemen, shit like that. But as we all know, Hell in the Cell was created to debut Kane, but it in turn took a life of its own. It helped with the careers of The Undertaker, The Game, Triple H. Shit. I think it also kind of helped Mick Foley and Dusty's own child, baby, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
We've also seen some fucking shit off Hell in the Cell. Foley.
We're looking at it right now. Shane McMahon.
Shane himself. So, question that I'm proposing is this.
Yes.
If Dusty never created the War Games, would that have had an impact on how Hell in the Cell would come to be? Because you have to remember, a lot of what Vince was doing was playing off of Dusty's baby.
Yeah.
Because before there was a WrestleMania, there was a Starrcade.
Yes.
So the thing you have to ask, I ask everybody watching, and even you, Doc, is,
okay,
if we don't end up with War Games, what takes its place? Because also remember, War Games also helped catapult the Undisputed Era.
I mean, you had classic War Games. I mean, William Regal screaming, "War Games" is epic.
You don't get Blood and Guts.
Nope, you don't.
You wouldn't get the infamous 6 Sides of Steel in TNA.
Nope.
Lockdown.
You don't get that stuff.
Which was a 6-sided steel cage.
Yep.
You wouldn't get Hell in the Cell.
Definitely
I don't
not.
think it does anything to help Mick Foley's career.
No. I mean,
you wouldn't get
that. You don't get that infamous call from JR saying, "My God, with God as my witness, he's broken it down."
As God is my witness, he's broken it. Oh, stop the damn match! Oh, look at that humanity! My point is, do you get those? No, you wouldn't have.
No.
Here's
You
what
don't get
happened.
women main eventing and that sort of thing.
You don't.
You don't. You don't get them doing like women's Hell in a Cell matches. You don't get women's War Games. You don't get any of that.
You wouldn't get certain moments.
Yeah. You don't get Shane trying to land on the Undertaker.
Bobby, we're talking about what we wouldn't get out of it.
Yeah, we would not be getting sanity. We would not get sanity in War Games. That's for sure.
Here's my thing with the War Games. War Games was designed to pay off a lot of the Dusty Rhodes and 4 Horsemen feuds.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have evolved the Enforcer.
Nope.
You would not have evolved. It would not. It would have. Excuse me a second. You also, this is a side note, here's the worst stuff. I don't think Kane debuts the way he does.
No, and probably doesn't become the legend that he ends up becoming.
I think they do it a different way and bombs. Because doing it with Hell in the Cell was the way you had to do it.
Because of how his character was. He was a creature from hell.
No, Kane was Undertaker's brother that we all thought died in the fire.
Right. He comes back.
And he shows up at the right moment to
seen.
start shit with Taker. Okay? Without the War Games, to me, I think you don't get certain cage matches.
Nope.
You don't get certain Hell in the Cells. I'll give you the best one. I'll give you the best one. The Hell in the Cell between Triple H and Kevin Nash in 03 Bad Blood.
Oh my God.
You don't get that one.
No.
Because that sets up the path to leading to the last man standing in 04 at the Rumble between Hunter and Shawn.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, granted, a lot of guys' careers would have been saved, and they would have lasted longer.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't get the gratuitous violence that we come to know and respect.
True.
So,
I mean, we wouldn't be getting
War Game match do you think we wouldn't get that has been etched into our minds as fans in history? And I propose this to you. Name one or two others. And the same goes to the mates in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this. If War Games doesn't happen, I don't think Turner ends up saving WCW.
Yeah.
Because that's enough. I think War Games is partially what kept NWA, WCW alive.
Oh, yeah.
Long enough for Turner to say, I'm going to buy it out.
Yeah, because I'm sure that part of it was, I'm sure that part of it was appealing enough for Turner to want to spend money and buy WCW. It's like this is a cool idea. I think I'll go for it. But you wouldn't get all these epic moments. Like, you wouldn't get, like, the tag team titles on the line in a Hell in a Cell match between the Usos and the New Day. That, I think, was one. We wouldn't be getting the Hell in a Cell match. We're going to be getting a Bad Blood between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. We didn't, if War Games hadn't happened. There's a lot.
Yeah, hey, Drew McIntyre.
Holy shit!
Yep.
Yeesh, Pengers. How corny can you get?
What?
We're not being corny. What?
Well, let's just say this. There wouldn't be this much
emotional damage
on a lot of fans who saw Foley and Taker.
Oh, God. Well, Mick Foley probably would have had a longer career had he not been dropped off the cage and into the announce table, and JR would not have made that epic call.
This is very true.
That's probably one of the most frightening things I've ever seen. I'm like, is he dead?
Yeah, but you would
hope not.
But here's the flip side. You also don't end up getting certain stupid cage matches, like the Asylum match between Moxley and Jericho.
That was, I mean, it was.
Guard dogs. I had to hire some new puppies for the office.
Yeah. And in my
Little
office,
Beaver, I love you, but you gotta cut the shit.
Yeah.
This is overkill.
I just had a feline invader come in, so oh well. Yeah. That Asylum match was stupid.
Hey, Momo, you are on camera.
Yeah, I think the dog knows it too. Hi, puppy.
Hi. My baby. This is my chubby baby.
Oh my goodness.
Right now, her and the other one. Hey, no teeth, you two. Don't make me put you inside mouth. Don't make me do it.
Oh, damn. My goodness.
Mr. J ain't gonna put up with that.
Nope. He's not.
Thank you, Bobby.
Nah.
But overall, I want to hear what matches what matches that would probably have not happened in terms of these styles that would have probably saved certain wrestlers' careers. Leave it in the chat. But as we bring it to a close,
ouch.
As we bring it to a close, without War Games, I don't think Hell in the Cell happens. I really don't.
No. Same. I don't think it does. But now.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey! 1 second. The guard dogs are playing it. No, Rafa. Shit. You would think I'd have good taste. Anyway, I think. But now.
Nope, I'm here. Just checking to see if there are any cats roaming around.
Yeah, we don't need the hyenas eating my guard dogs, and the guard dogs don't want to be eating the hyenas.
Oh, Jesus Christ! How do you even let that happen?
I don't need another adorable feline. I don't need another adorable feline intruder coming into my office. They're cute and all, but my God. Okay.
I gotta take the center stage for this. For a moment.
All right.
Never in a million years did I think I'd have to go off on this guy. But before I do, folks, I need to get the guard dogs in check, though. Oh, never mind. They're shutting up. Good. Anyway. Where were we? Oh, yes. I didn't think this individual would ever cross my path. He was raising hell. He was doing good. Until the last couple of weeks. Knock it off. Mo, Lily, quick. Hey. Don't make Mr. Jacob puts you in timeout. You don't watch it. Folks, give us a moment. We've got to put somebody in timeout. Please stand by. No, Shar. Started the last month and change. This mystery of calling out Darby Allin. Fuck, I don't want to go through with this. But you left me no choice, John. Jonathan Moxley.
All right. Enough dilly-dally. To the main event.
You committed cardinal sin. You tried to commit murder. You tried to put snuff in pro wrestling, you son of a bitch. Jonathan Good.
Batman, how'd you get here?
Your angel of death awaits.
You left me no alternative. No. Now, you on top of it, before we get to the star of the ship.
Right.
My tongue. Mox, you left me no choice. Jonathan Good, where do I start? You know, I remember you from your time in the Indies. I thought you were going to do great things, and you did. You proved to the old man, a.k.a. Walt Disney off of Wish.com, that you could be a champion. You ran through the Shield, then you said, fuck this, and you put a brand new company on your back. All while dealing with a battle with alcoholism. I'm impressed. But Jon, you seem to have this forgotten. Your old teacher would never condone this. And normally I'm chewing my victim out, but I'm having a hard time. You've tried to commit snuff. You son of a bitch. Now I take you to the fucking woodshed. You dumb, bald-headed, stone-cold wannabe-looking motherfucker. You committed snuff. You tried to commit murder. That don't fly. I don't have a problem with you fucking shit up. If you just would have beat the shit out of him, that's one thing. You put a fucking bag over his head, you asshole! Storyline or not, hi, you could have had a fan go, fuck this, and call 911 and you'd have been arrested, you dumb bastard. What the fuck are you thinking? What the fuck are you thinking? Then you have the audacity. The audacity! Try and make Darby Allin give you his title shot? Okay. Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, KB, yes.
Mox. Regal would not have condoned this.
Mm-mm.
Regal would have not ever condoned it. He'd have looked at you with that stern, you dumb motherfucker, and he would have laced him up to fuck you up. You dumb bastard. You had the fucking balls to say that Darby Allin ain't ready for world champ. Fuck you. Last time I recall, Darby Allin got a world title shot on the 3rd episode of Dynamite. That's when Jericho was the inaugural champion. They put the belt on Jericho first instead of you. I guess somebody trusted Jericho a lot more than they trusted you out the gate. Reminiscent of your time with the old fart off of Wish.com.
Yeah.
Ball boy. Because right now, that top of your dome looks like I could just draw a curved line. It looks like a fully circumcised dick. You would have never done this if Regal was there. Oh, KB, tough love my ass.
It's not tough love, KB.
Tough love bullshit. That was full-on fucking attempted murder, and you know it. Whether you like it or not. So Danielson wanted to go down the decent route. Shut the fuck up. This is the comeback, boss.
Right.
Let me tell you something, Jon. You could have got yourself arrested. Your wife didn't do the post show. I haven't seen a media scrum go that fucking quick. It was like premature ejaculation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I felt like the media scrum was the first episode of the cartoon Big Mouth on Netflix. Oh, I'm coming. Not yet. That's why we got to get to the bathroom first, sweetheart. Boom. Maurice and Andrew. Touch yourself, Andrew. Okay? Bull. You sold your soul, Mox. Here's the worst of it. Claudio do the dirty work.
You had him hit Brian with the uppercut.
And here's the worst one. The coup de grace of this. Didn't somebody else besides Regal prophesize this shit? I concede that.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't in a live arena, boss.
Mm-mm.
There's a difference. Mox, who's in your ear? Are you jealous? Because Danielson all of a sudden started getting all this attention? And the BCC, side note, almost called it the BBC. If you know, you know. Good point. I'm getting to that. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, John. Are you listening to money and not Tony Khan's anymore?
Oh, God.
Is there somebody with an underground back to try and maybe make you the prophesized hero that saves AEW? You can't, John. You can't do it. You gave us everything through the entire brawl out to the mess with Punk. You took all that shit. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mox. You can't be the savior. But I know someone who will be. But it ain't Danielson.
Mm-mm.
It's the very man you tried to get to hand over his rightfully earned world title shot. I don't argue that. But sometimes some things become bigger than that. Said if she wants to, come on in.
No.
Mox. You still don't get it. I just said that in code.
Yeah, he did.
Darby has to be the one that saves this company.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Cornerstone.
ready. Here's the problem, Moxley. If that belt goes on you again, we become hypocritical of what was said about the tag team division on Blackheart's Angels. I'm sorry, I'm going there. You think this is easy for me to have to roast him? I don't want to do it. The shit with Darby was the final straw. He left me no choice. I hate that I'm about to have to flip the switch. And it ain't about being a corporate pet.
He's never been a corporate pet.
Darby ain't a corporate pet, but
Nope.
Darby has fucking earned it. He's never asked for it. He never asked for the world title. He's being gifted it by earning it, which is what Mox wanted to hear him say. And he did. Mox admitted Darby fucking earned it. But you've come out here. Okay, I'm not in Riddler mode.
No.
Darby, you better keep that shot. Mox, I don't know what is in your head. Here's what I'm saying. If the world title goes back on Mox, think about it. Same champion. I'm not saying it in a derogatory way. Saying look at it through those eyes. We had Hangman. We had Max. We had Punk. Okay.
Well, we'll see.
Maybe might be right.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Darby is the key. Darby has to win. I hate that I'm having to go through it. And he doesn't need it.
No.
He doesn't need it. Shar.
And he knows.
He carried AEW for almost 2 fucking years. Not simultaneously.
Pandemic.
He carried it through most of the pandemic. And then on top of it, through the bullshit with CM Punk. That's what I've been saying. Okay? My point is this. He doesn't need this now. Jon has earned a well overdue break from holding the gold. And that's not me being disrespectful. He put the company on his back when the company got ass fucked by Phil Brooks. Need I have to remind you? He's earned a break. This is coming off as selfish.
That isn't
You
him.
think I wanted to roast him? This close. This fucking close to not even wanting to do this segment this week. And I usually enjoy my chair. Now I gotta blow the electric chair off. And use You think I like this?
I know I don't.
Have a set of balls. Hi. What do you think they do at certain points? Stand your ground. Be like, no, this isn't the right time. The story isn't making sense. It is what it is.
Yep.
But folks, I think if they screw him out of it, no, if you fuck him out of it at Grand Slam, that don't happen because Wrestle Dream's October 12th, the week after Bad Blood.
Yeah.
You need Darby to win now.
Yes.
Or you fuck that up.
You can't allow it to happen.
And guess what? The original idea was supposed to be Darby beating Danielson at Grand Slam, and then we would go to Wrestle Dream with Darby as champion, and that's where Mox would probably call it shot.
Yeah.
That would have been the logical decision. But instead, we're in the mess we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do what I don't want to do this. Don't want to do this. You think I like this? I'm going to ask the good doctor to say something before I have to do something I'm about to regret. And I don't regret it much.
No. Mox, why are you doing this? Why the fuck are you doing this? Sorry. This is, I know. This is pure, honest to God, selfishness, what you're doing. You asked Darby to give up his world title shot that he fucking earned. He earned it. He earned the right to face Danielson in Grand Slam, and you're telling him he's not ready? I love you, Mox, but that's not right. You took something away from us fans. We wanted to see Darby versus Danielson. We wanted to see Darby win that title. You had to tell him he's not ready? Mox, babe, he's been ready since he practically got there. No, boss, I'm not going to stand up for him. I don't agree with this. Even though it hurts me because I'm a Mox fan. I'm not going to support this. I can't.
If you want to look away, you can look away.
No.
Jon Moxley.
Please.
Somebody that also called you a very good friend foresaw this. Do you want to know who it is? Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
Eddie, if Eddie wasn't injured, he were there right now.
He'd kick your
He'd
ass.
got
Is what
me
he would
more
do.
shit and said, what the fuck are you doing?
Then he'd kick your ass.
He'd knock some sense into you.
He'd tell you, "What are you doing?" And then he'd go tell Claudio.
You
Pax
just
and Maria
admitted that
Shapiro to
Darby
go
earned
fuck
it.
off. Yes.
He'd tell
Darby's
you
been
through
ready
your face
this many
that
years.
Darby fucking earned it and ask you, why the fuck are all of you sudden asking him to give it to you? That's a hypocrite. That's
not how it
basically doing what you're saying you're against. And the boss is stirring the shit.
He is. He is.
Blackheart,
I'm still
I love
trying
you.
to. Hey, come on, boss. I can't support what Mox is doing. I just can't.
This
What
isn't
asking
right.
Darby to do is wrong. It goes against everything that Mox is in the ring as a character.
I'm shocked
everything.
Sting didn't show up and get his shit.
I can't even believe TK even agreed to
fucking
let
hilarious.
Mox do this creatively. It's stupid.
I hope
This
this
hurts my
shock
heart and my
therapy
head.
treatment- I
Oh,
hope
God.
this shock therapy treatment wakes you up.
Please wake
And
up,
that means
Mox.
what? Have you known me to ever be like this in all of the previous victims we've had?
Nope. God, boss.
KB, I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm telling you is this isn't right. Mox, you asking for the title shot?
Wrong.
You know that's wrong. After you openly sit there and say, oh, you want somebody to earn it. And the one guy you don't want it to be, for whatever the reasons are, fucking earned it. And now is going to force you to try and take it.
Mm-hmm. Darby, for you.
I'm going to say this for
Beat
what
him.
it is, Mom. I don't think you're prepared to go to the place that Darby will.
No, Darby's willing to go really deep down.
Darby's willing to pull the fucking trigger.
He will.
You hesitated. If that would have been Darby, I guarantee you Darby would have finished it.
He would have. God damn it. Okay.
Shar, I have a response for this.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
This is just something I can't. I love Mox, but I cannot support this at all. I can't do it.
That part I agree.
Yeah.
Shar, do we need to have that talk again? I hate what I'm about to do. Maybe this
what's
shock
about to
therapy
happen. Mm-hmm.
will wake him up.
Maybe.
Doc, you
Yes.
don't even need to count it. If you
Nope.
want to look away, feel free.
Look, I'm also Mox being the
respect
Death Rider.
but not like this.
No, this is not a good Death Rider.
John, I hate what I'm about to say. They love that old dog.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Oh, I got a live one here. Oh, there'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
I did look, by the way. If I didn't look, I don't think I don't know. I feel like I had to.
You're crazy.
Haven't you ever heard of the healing power of laughter?
I'm going to need it. The healing power of laughter.
So I want to let you all know I'm sorry for this.
Emotional, damn it!
We have a psychiatrist to my right or left if you're looking at it.
Depending which screen it is.
Damage. I'm sorry.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in the
I'm right here. There we go.
Yeah, I know.
You bastards! Yeah, I know, Jordan.
Oh, the boss knows me.
Bastards! Oh, God damn.
Oh, the boss knows me out.
Damn. Oh, my God.
You left me no choice, Mox.
Yes, I did let it happen. What do you expect me to do about it?
Hi, this is called a wake-up call. This is called shock. Oh my!
Oh, damn!
Did I almost say the C word therapy?
You almost did.
That kind of therapy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of therapy.
Jesus Christ.
Reaching foul. That boy is reaching. Shit is straight cap.
It started with the C and ended in a K.
Yeah, I did.
With an O and a C in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one. That's the one. Bailey. Oh my God.
My girls want me to lace them pipe. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I think I'm getting all tingly inside.
Oh, God damn it.
Mox. Sorry.
We both are.
Be done. But folks, it's another great week in the books.
Yes.
I want to thank you all for tuning in. You know I love you. As always, do me the big favor. Like I say in the beginning, like, share, subscribe, stay notified, telegram, tell a baby mama, tell a baby daddy, baby drama, Google Express, Pony Express, your sister's ass, write an email, write a letter. Fuck, get the rotary phone and go 6 1 5. No, that's me. But folks,
don't do that.
You know, I can't do this without you. Don't forget to check out the link tree. Don't forget to also check out Dubby, Kick the Coffee Habit. Get you some hoodie gear from Dream Alive University because, you know, we're in sweater weather. Sweater weather. Oh, sweater weather. Sweater weather. Sweater weather. Thank you, Barbara Streisand, for sweater weather. And we are also, don't forget to get the bling to look fly at the club, at the party, at the barbecue. And if you got make up for a birthday gift, an anniversary gift, that type of shit. And don't forget, we are just a few months away from Christmas, so it's great. 10% off, 15%, and 25% off, respectively. Thank God this week there was no perversion. Yeah. Congratulations on retaining your championship.
Yep.
Seeing as how, I guess, we have a bit of a unique situation.
Yep.
Boss, you said 24 hours.
Yep.
Normally, I would say to go for the gusto, but I respect you too much.
Yeah.
Dukes. I challenge. I cannot in good conscience challenge my own colleague right there. Unless, of course, it was in a scramble mode situation, in which case that has happened before.
Right.
But, E-Dukes, I challenge for the top. But that being said,
yeah.
Good doctor, I'm going to give you the floor for a moment. Let the people know what's going on in your neck of the woods this week and tell them how to find you.
Oh, yeah. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Writing Cat. I'm on the Coast to Coast Entertainment Network, Between the Ropes. Hopefully we'll get an episode in tomorrow, which should be fun. And also I'm on YouTube. I talk football and all kinds of crazy stuff. So take it away, Mr. J.
Well, I'm always here running my humble abode. Trying to keep the psychos from trying to take the whole of the damn place. This was one time where we had a nice, cool psycho, but unfortunately had to give him a little shot there.
Ah, there you go.
And seeing as how I am now finding out that I also have to face the boss.
Damn.
All right. In my own shredder voice, I challenge you. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Binky.
But you can find me on air at 37 Joker, spell Joker with the number 0 instead of the letter O. I'm always around. you know how to find me. And if you can't, what?
Yeah.
What?
What? Oh my
What?
God.
What? But in all seriousness, I love you both.
Jabroni. Oh God.
Psst, KB.
KB.
You know how to get in touch with me, boy. I'm gonna need one, especially against those two. Thank you. I love y'all. But also, an interesting note. Next week, Analyze This gave me warm, tingly feelings.
Oh my God.
One of these. We're diving into the rivalry of Trish Stratus and Lita.
Bingo.
I've been wanting to talk about that for a while, so we're going to dive into it. Mox, if you wander back, be a guest. Don't fucking dent my chair, man.
Don't turn me against Mr. J.
Word of caution with me. I am forgiving. You got lucky. Because if there's one thing my inmates know, is that when it comes to my chair, I am ruthless. I am brutal. But for some time, having to share a body with my brother has caused me to go soft. Not anymore. So for now, make sure you check out The Good Doctor, and you know how to find her on all the socials. She will be, what's the topic of discussion for you guys this week? What are you guys going to dive into?
We'll probably talk about, SmackDown debuting on the USA Network for the first time in 5 years. Cody and Roman teaming up is another possibility.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure we're
I
gonna
like the
talk
fact
a lot
that they're
about
going to go more mainstream artists for theme songs.
I like it. Even though the Megan Thee Stallion theme song for SmackDown, I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah, not a fan. No offense. Not a fan.
No, not. I
But
don't care for
folks,
it.
before we get out of here, don't forget to check out the Black Hearts Angels in the archives if you missed them live earlier this afternoon. And tomorrow night, it's going to be Blackheart, Uncle Fats, E. Dukes, American Prodigy, and the rest of the crew for Last Week in Wrestling, including.
Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
And speaking of Big Mike, I hope he tunes in next week. Because Big Mike, I'm going to put a certain hangman in the chair just for you.
Because Hangman, you've been a bad
There's
boy.
an equal opportunity friar. Hangman Adam Page has had it coming. Hangman, I think you lost your balls.
He did.
Tony Khan snorted them. But we're going to dig into that next week. So next week, Analyze This. We talk Lita and Trish. The chair, Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah.
You try to find what balls you have left and fry them up.
Oh, yeah.
Doc, you're going to want to call the hazmat team for that.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. It's probably going to be extremely, extremely dirty and messy.
Oh, yeah. That one's going to be a bad one. Hey, and speaking of, do you still have your do you still have the microscope and the magnifying glass that I gave you?
Yeah, find his balls. Yeah, I still have it. Or find out what's left of them. They're about tiny.
We're going to have to find a set of tweezers because I had to burn the ones we used on Vince McMahon.
Oh, my God.
So, before we get out of here, I want to say thank you. First of all, I got to give my girl another show of love. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry.
Melee, how about your boy?
I am.
Oh.
Clap, clap, clap. Clap.
Clap.
As Yusuf said, Yosef 13 says, I just clapped your cheeks.
Damn.
Shout out to Mr. Yosef Odinson. Wild Child. Twisted Jester. Again, thank you for coming the last 3 weeks.
Thank
Each one of
you.
you is great having you. I hope to have you back again at some point. If the powers that be will bless us. Amen. But with that being said, I don't know if everybody's feeling it. I know I had to do Jon Moxley a little shock therapy, but in closing, I hope you all feeling something like this past weekend. It goes a little ditty I called Uzi.
McWillie style's all in it.
Very Uzi
with it.
Very Uzi.
With it.
Very Uzi. Very Uzi.
With it. Well, it's time to retire. Feel free to drop in.
My life is nothing but a comedy.